of Thunder Valley Racing League's 9-line Apparel Cup Series. Up in the broadcast booth tonight, it is yours truly, Code Red Dew, and unfortunately, I'm by myself tonight. But either way, we're gonna have a lot of fun because tonight is gonna be a long race. It is gonna be the Southern 500 here at Darlington Motor Speedway. I do definitely want to thank our sponsors for sponsoring this race. 9lineapparels.com, 9line Apparel. Make sure you guys go to 9lineapparels.com. Use the promo code TVR20 to save 10% off your order. That is 9line Apparel. Exciting action for you guys, and yeah, we definitely want to get to all of the racing, and let's go ahead and talk about what's happening. First off, we definitely want to talk about Larson Nation, who made his TVR debut last week at Pocono, and with a dominating race, he pretty much was just incredible. And I don't know if he's going to be in the field tonight, but yeah, if he does, we look forward to seeing how Darlington goes. Um, Pretty much, we've seen Delgatro, the returning Delgatro, made his appearance, and made his appearance since, I believe, since Daytona, and pretty much he looked really good. The fight between him and Larson Nation was awesome, and if he's racing tonight, let's see what he has it takes. Um, Also, I do want to remind you guys that we're less than 2 weeks away from the playoffs. So yet, if any of the driver is pretty much below the cutoff line, they're gonna have to do what they can to be able to win here at Darlington. And you know what? Who says who says that you can't go wrong with having a very special throwback race? Meaning that it is pretty much our chance to be able to show off the throwback schemes for the drivers if they have any throwback schemes, and obviously we want to be able to get a chance to check that out. So if you guys can, we will check out all the throwback schemes. I asked D Blood and I asked some of the drivers. They plan on running some throwback schemes, so if they are, it's going to be a lot of exciting action. Um, Also, don't forget, tomorrow we will be here as well for the truck series. I don't know if some of the trucks have any throwbacks, but I don't think I will have one, unfortunately. But either way. But yet, so let's go ahead and get to who's currently in the field tonight. And yet, before we do that, I definitely want to bring our attention to the standings right now. We can't forget about the standings. So yeah, let's go ahead and shout out to D Blood once again for bringing us more cups for the standings, for everything that he's done. So yet, with that being said, I was at the Arca standings. My apologies, but here we are, Cup Series. All right, obviously D Blood, who's currently up in the lead, and yet I who's currently up in the lead. Um, but TCW up in second, Long Live the Sauce in third, Up the Iron in fourth, Wrong Racing. Well, I think I might be at the wrong setting. So yeah, give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I think I am. Okay, here it is. I found it. And yeah, let's go ahead and bring it down to it for you guys. Y'all, never mind. I was correct. So yeah, we have D Blood up in front, TCW in second, Long Live the Sauce in third, Up the Iron Son, up up the Iron, or sorry, Up their Son in fourth, Turf Etch in fifth, Wrong Racing in sixth, Place Official in seventh, and rounding out would be Mike G. But then again, with Heredia retiring, it's gonna play it out. But yet, I do want to go ahead and announce, for what I'm seeing, who's currently up in the field, who's currently in the field of drivers that we're going to be seeing tonight. Melton after a terrible Pocono race, which he's hoping that he don't have to return to the track Pocono after last week. We see Turfetch up the iron. Tiger NASCAR, good to see Tiger back. TCW, Sporty Morty, Ron Racing, Plays Officials, Marcus Dubb, JD Power, Gunner, Kluka, and of course, last but certainly not least, our boss man, D Blood. All right, and they're currently starting qualifying at the moment, and yet once when we get a chance to get those, we will bring you the top 5 on who's going to be starting up in the top front. And I think hopefully if Sporty Morty does get his live stream up and going, we will get a lap counter. If not, then I'm just going to have to wing it. But yet, we're less than 2 weeks away from the playoff race, and yet it's getting very crucial whether if it's in ARCA, the trucks, or even in Cup. And it's going to be very tense. It's going to be very fun at the exact same time. So yeah, definitely don't want to miss out on that. So yet we will keep an eye on that. But yet let's go ahead and bring you guys what's coming up after Darlington. So yeah, so pretty much tonight, we will be at obviously here at the Southern 500 in Darlington, and then next week to finish off in the rare season race would be the big 184 laps, and next week we will go to 80 laps. And yet, I do want to remind you guys, less than 2 weeks, we start the playoffs at Bristol Motor Speedway. We are going to be going to Bristol at the Bass Pro Shops night race in Bristol, and then finishing off with the Dixie Vodka 400 in Homestead, and then to the round of 6, which will be Martinsville and Atlanta, and then finishing off in the Timeline Apparel 400 in beautiful Iowa. So yeah, we have a lot that we got to look forward to. Make sure if you guys want more TVR info, to make sure to go hit us up on our Facebook page. Go to Thunder Valley Racing. Go to facebook.com/Thunder Valley Racing League. That is facebook.com/Thunder Valley Racing League. And it's hard to believe that we're almost about to be in the playoffs, and it's going to be quite interesting. And I'm going to see if I can be able to get some help real quick. Hang on one second here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to try to see if I can get some help. Hopefully I can be able to get a chance to get that. If not, then yeah, it's going to be alright. It's going to be alright. Alright, but anyways, once again, definitely want to thank our sponsors, 9 Line Apparels, and I definitely see we have some viewers, we have some comments, so let's go ahead and hurry up, get to those comments real quick. And I want to say hey to the Heredity God. Hoping you're having a great night, and I know you want me to tell you this, but go Bills. So hopefully, I'm trying to find some help for me to have some help up in the booth along my side, but if not, either way. Heredia, I know you're in the comments, and I do want to ask you what's going to be the biggest advantage for Darlington. Darlington is where we're going to be racing at tonight. The Southern 500 here at Darlington Motor Speedway. Bill's about to win, he says. And it's going to be a very fun one. I don't think Larson Nation will be able to race tonight, unfortunately. But either way, we got Kluka, we got Gunner. I forgot to mention Gunner, JD Power 4 as well. And by the way, I do want to say it's good to have Sporty Morty back with us tonight. It's really good to have Sporty Morty back with us. We haven't seen him since, I believe it was Daytona, the last time we got a chance to be in there. But all right, and I do want to go ahead and check out Heredia's question or comments real quick. Uh, he's he also did say that when the new game comes out, fast so he can race in this league again and advantage his tires and not get messed up by the glitch. Yeah, I definitely do agree. Tires is going to be the big issue, and what Heredia means by this is that there is a glitch. I think it might be in turn one or either turn 1 and 2 or turn 3 and 4. This is going to be a very wild race, but yet it's going to be a fun one, and hopefully we'll get a chance to have our top 5 qualifying results. Hopefully we'll get a chance to have that. Yeah, already. For someone who knows the thing too about Darlington, it is you. So yet, glad to get a chance to have you up in the comments. Glad to get a chance to have all of you up in the comments tonight. It's going to be a very fun race to see. But if you ask me, who was my picks for tonight? The first person I'm looking at is Sporty Morty because, you know, it may not be his best track, but yet he can actually make some sort of impact. So I look forward to seeing how he does. D Blood after his win at Dover, I believe this could be his chance. And if there's one driver I'm also interested in looking forward to, that would be Kluka. Hopefully I'll okay, yeah, I gotcha. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. All right, now that we got the boss man in here, he hopefully we'll get a chance to join us real quick. All right, thank you, boss man, for the invites. Thank you all of you guys for that, and hopefully we get a chance to have someone up in the booth with me real quick. All right, I think we got our top 5. I think we have our top 5 qualifying. And there he is, Mr. D-Blood. D-Blood, I appreciate you coming up in the booth and helping me out.
Not a problem, sir. This is a long one. I understand.
And it's going to be a long race, but yet, do you have our top five qualifying starting positions for tonight?
I do, sir. You've got Del Gautreaux with the pole. Newcomer Marcus Edub with second.
Ooh.
Larson Nation, last week's winner, third. Tiger NASCAR, fourth. And JD Power with the fifth.
That is going to be a very interesting one. A new driver starting up front in second. It's going to be a long race, but yet I do want to ask you this before the race starts. How do you feel about your chances for tonight?
Not great. I'm just going for the old, let's get a top 10 and get out of here.
I agree, but hey, I do want to say this though. I'm glad we have Sporty Morty with us tonight, man.
I am too. I'm glad Sporty is back. Give me just a second, dude. I'm going to get these guys set up and we'll get rocking and rolling here.
Yes, sir. Sounds good to me. All right. You heard the boss man himself, and we'll get a chance to get ready to go green flag here soon at Darlington. right, and yet you heard D Blood himself. He is going to get things ready, and then we'll get a chance to go green flag. If there's top three drivers I mentioned, D Blood, Sporty Morty, and Kluka. I want to see how he does here. Hopefully things can be very, very interesting for the young Kluka, and we'll see how it goes.
All right, dude, you good to go, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna tell him to roll it.
All right, let me know when y'all head to the loading screen. All right. What's when we get a chance to? All right, D Blood, y'all in the loading screen?
All right, dude.
All right.
Not yet. We got
okay.
15 seconds. 15 seconds.
Are we good?
All right.
Yeah, we're.
All right, they're getting things ready, and I do want to ask the viewers, who is your pick to win
All
this
right,
race
dude.
tonight?
We are in the loading screen.
Sounds good to me, boss. Thank you for that. Throwback Sunday, really, if you think about it, instead of Throwback Thursday. But either way, though, Southern 500, here we come.
184 laps. This is a long one.
I already got my Mountain Dew ready, and get ready, ladies and gentlemen. 9 Line Apparel presents Thunder Valley Racing League's Southern 500.
We can have a lot of what do they call it? The crank it ups. Throw some crank it ups in there tonight.
Oh, we're gonna be seeing a lot of them, but I definitely do appreciate you helping me out, man. Especially, and shout out to Heath. With he's busy tonight, but yet he'll be back with us tomorrow for the Truck Series race.
I think he had football tonight.
I think so too, and yet Throwback Sunday hits because here we come, Southern 500, green flag in the air at Darlington. Of course, you guys, I think Long Live Sauce is in the 11, but yet good turn for Del Gotro. You're going to see some drivers hitting the wall already, but yet that's the beauty about Darlington. Let's go. Oh, someone already hitting the wall already. I don't know if that was No, that was a yellow car.
That's Ron Racing.
Ron Racing. Oh, Sporty up in the wall. 17, not give him any room. Last time we saw Ron Racing, he was the aggressive one at Pocono, and yet currently up in the back of the field. Go ahead and get back to the front. Oh, big wreck. 3 wide, 41 up in the wall. 3, Sporty Morty. The 3 is around. D Blood barely missed that, and
I didn't miss it.
And the 3 is spin around. I think that might be one car right now. If we see another one, I believe we will have the manual caution.
No manuals.
No manuals tonight. Wow.
No,
okay.
No manual. No, we don't do manuals.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. My apologies.
No, you're good. A lot of people do, but it got to be too much of a hassle. People would overdrive it knowing they had an escape route. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean, buddy. I get exactly what you mean. But Larson, I didn't even see Larson Nation in the TVR chat, but yet here he is. He's up leading the race at Pocono.
Yep, he changed his number. He went from part-time in the 53 to full-time in the 11 this week. So,
but big news from there. But yet Larson Nation out in front after a dominating fashion race at Pocono.
like him and Tiger are battling it out right now.
And there's someone I do want to mention, Tiger NASCAR. The last time we saw him was at Watkins Glen whenever he made his TVR debut. And after what happened with Heredia, he won the race. So yet, good to see Tiger NASCAR. And yet, good to see these young kids. I mean, they're just doing incredible things in the league.
Well, not just young kids, but the newer drivers that we're bringing in and just, exponentially increasing the talent level of the league.
I definitely do agree. And, it's just like Heredia got, for as young as they are, the smarter they can be. And the Larson Nation is showing that even though he's young, he has a chance to be able to be up front as well as Tiger in NASCAR. So far, Larson Nation, let's go ahead and get back to the front. Go to the back real quick where you see J.D. Powers currently up in the back. And yet he is racing, I think that might be the... Who is that in front of me? Oh, Kaluka. There's a battle between Kaluka real quick. I definitely do want to check on that. Between Kaluka rules, I think that might be the 4. Oh, the 4 gets right in front of the 37. This is a battle for fourth right now, ladies and gentlemen. And the 4 is going to hit the inside, or sorry, the outside wall. These turns, oh, the 4 gets loose, but yet here comes the 37 of Kluger Rules. He's going to be the one who takes the 4th spot, but J.D. Powers is right there. Ron Racing, TCW, they're all getting involved.
I gotta say, shout out to JD. He has really come on. He's kind of struggled early in the year. He's come on here lately.
Yeah, I definitely do agree. I mean, oh, that don't sound good. Oh, what happened to Del Gastro?
Not sure.
Well, yeah, now this could be a battle for his 3rd place right now. This is going to be very interesting. Sporty Morty hitting the wall. There you see Melton in the 43, who had
running that beautiful Air Force.
Amen to that. I mean, he's glad to be here instead of being around Pocono because he's had a long week at Pocono.
Yes, he has. There's a rumor that he's trying to get it removed from the ARCA schedule.
I don't blame him. I mean, and unfortunately, I seen how bad it was because I was one of the drivers that gave him a bad run at Pocono at the truck race. But either way, though, shout out to Melton for being strong with us in this league. Let's go ahead and get back up front here real quick. Oh, Turf Edge slowing up. He's gonna be a lap down now.
Yeah, I think he was letting the leader go by. You know, he was talking on the radio when they called up to him. He was going to let him go. He will be the only car a lap down right now, so pretty fast position. No reason to battle too much right now.
Yeah, well, we'll see how it goes for sure. But yet, Larson Nation with a really great run, and I definitely do want to check out the comments real quick.
14 by the way tonight, dude. 14.
That's 14 drivers. That's awesome, and I definitely do want to appreciate everyone for being a part of tonight's race. And I do want to read one comment in the comment section. Yours truly, Mr. Heredia God, said Tiger is going to win.
Oh, taking early bets out.
He just like he's pulling all the bets on the Buffalo Bills. He's saying that Tiger's going to win.
You think we can get TVR put on what is it, DraftKings or BetMGM, one of those deals?
I mean, if DraftKings or one of the sporting deals is watching, I mean, please just hit us up on Facebook. I mean, our messages are available.
Well,
but
what was it they said in the Muppets movie? We will take your money.
That is very, very true. But yet, it looks like Tiger's slowly gaining the pace on Larson Nation. Darlington is such a tough track. I mean, it is what is known as whatchamacallit, the
Lady in Black.
The Lady in Black. The Lady in Black, Too Tough to Tame. It is one of the most historic tracks in the NASCAR circuit, besides obviously Daytona and Charlotte. I mean, this was one of the tracks that back then Bill Elliott had to win for him to be called $1 Million Bill. Back in, I think it was the 1980s around the time, I believe. So
I'm gonna go with it. I'm not sure.
I remembered it because I read a book in school about it, and I was like, and that's like the only thing I can remember from it. But either way, though, But Darlington has so many great history when it comes to this racetrack, the finishes, I mean everything, and the fact that we get a chance to be here tonight, with the throwbacks, is just really incredible. So I appreciate you allowing the drivers to get a
I
chance
was
to do
about to
that.
say it's not one of my favorites, but it's a historic NASCAR track, so, as well as it's not really a historic NASCAR track, but next week coming up, last race before the playoffs, and we've got Indy.
Indianapolis, that, like I mentioned in the pre-race show, that will be the final race before the playoffs. And here comes Tiger. Tiger passes Larson Nation on the outside. Larson Nation's going to let him go. And that was a really, really good pass. I'm going to take a look. I think the battle's still going on for third. You see J.D. Powers, Kluka, Ron Racing. I think Ron Racing's still currently up in third right now, but Kluka is chasing him down. And Turf Edge is struggling. He went back down to pit road. You see Gaze Official repping the, I guess you could say it's more of a current style Clint Boyer Chase Briscoe car. But either way, though.
Yeah, I think they were kind of throwing it back to Boyer last year. I think.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking so too. Oh, there's a big battle going on between Delgatro, Melton, and Gaze Official. And Kluka! Oh, Kluka goes around. Kluka goes around. Oh, keep it going. He's got a lot of right front damage, but yet he still is going strong.
Well, we're getting down towards. There's about 7 laps to go in this run before we have to pit. So you're starting to see those guys who maybe ran a looser setup, got an ill handling cars. It's really starting to come into play now.
Yeah, I definitely do agree, but you think it might be the chance for everyone to, around this time, maybe get a chance to get really loose, because that's always been the main struggle when it comes to Darlington. You're going to end up being really loose to where you're going to end up hitting that wall a lot. Now let's go ahead and get back up front to where we need to be, and get a chance to... Tiger NASCAR still in the lead over Larson Nation, 1 and 2 right now.
Yeah, I think they've kind of taken their football and gone home.
They've pretty much been the only 2 drivers that are pulled away from the field. They're just by themselves. But Tiger NASCAR, he is the one that is currently up in the lead, looking to get his second win, along with Larson Nation, to get their second TVR Cup win. And what a really interesting season it has been before the playoffs. I mean, we've seen, a great driver retiring in Heredia God. We've seen a lot of new faces, newcomers joining the league, whether if it's early or if it's during the season. Regardless, and if you're watching this and if you've raced with us, I definitely do want to appreciate all of you for being a part of Thunder Valley Racing League. New changes with the new game coming out, here in less than 15 days away. But we are still going to finish the rest of the season on Heat 5. So, yeah, let's enjoy it while we can before we head to Ignition.
We will probably have some open lobbies and things like that coming up here once the new game starts. Just have some fun and try it out. And hopefully have some private lobbies if it's in the game. Right now, I don't think it's going to be in the game at launch.
Well,
they're saying it's going to be like an update that comes about a month later.
Yeah, I did read some articles about that. We could be seeing some private lobbies, but when later on, it'll have to be an update. But hopefully we'll get a chance to. Hopefully, when I get a chance to get the game, if Boxman lets me, I'll get a chance to show you guys some coverage of Ignition. And currently, right now, Tiger NASCAR is coming down to pit road. Del Gacho, is this the time for pit stops?
This is the first set of pit stops. We will actually have to make 2 on this in this stage. One with about 5 to go.
5 to go, and yet do want to remind you guys that when it comes to 2 laps to go, they can't come down to pit road. Obviously.
Well, I'm sorry, dude. I kind of so you will have to pit again with like 5 to go. Right now, we are at 33 to go.
Okay, all right.
We still got a long way to go in stage 1.
Long ways to go here in stage number 1, but yet I must win. Do we have current leader? That is Larson Nation, maybe?
Well, current leader is Up the Irons,
Ooh.
TCW and myself, but we all just pitted, so.
All right. All right. Hopefully, full. If I get a chance to, hopefully, I might get Sporty's stream up in here. Hopefully, if I can be able to get that.
Is 40 streaming tonight?
I don't. Honestly, I'm trying to figure that out. I don't think he is.
Okay.
But
Well, hang on. It should be now. It should be back to Tiger NASCAR in the lead.
Tiger NASCAR back in the lead. I definitely do want to appreciate that.
I believe.
Oh, Kluge wrecks again up in the front stretch. Still going strong right now. But yet, same thing as we've seen before the green flag stops. Tiger NASCAR and Larson Nation 1 and 2 right now. But yet, I think Larson Nation pitted a lap earlier compared to Tiger. So I think if you think about the long run speed, that's going to belong to Tiger NASCAR here.
So yeah, right now Tiger NASCAR is your leader.
Alrighty, Tiger NASCAR, one of the drivers I know very, very well, and yet he loves to get a chance to race, and he's showing it. Whether if it's F1 in F1 or if it's on NASCAR, he's a young driver, not afraid of any competition, and he's showing it right here at Darlington. He's showing he's got the speed. He's showing how well he can handle it compared to some of the drivers. Because I mean, eventually you end up hitting turn 1 or turn 3. I mean, these turns are very slick.
Oh yes, you're gonna get a strike tonight.
And that is why it is called the Lady in Black for a reason. And yet it's gonna be a lot of interesting racing, not only for tonight but for tomorrow night as well. And are they heading to? I'm assuming they're heading to Darlington for ARCA, correct? I'm assuming correct.
No, ARCA's a couple weeks behind. We don't run Darlington. We're supposed to run Pocono Friday night, but we had to cancel this Friday's race, so we may end up actually running a double header: 25% at Charlotte, 25% at Pocono. Not sure yet. To be determined. May change to Dover. We're not really sure what we're going to do yet with the ARCA series.
We'll see how it goes, and I have some ideas that we can do, but yet, I think Kluge must have lagged out. So yet, Kluge is the first one with a DNF, ladies and gentlemen.
Unfortunate. He was running pretty well. Wasn't he running top 5 or something?
I believe he was battling up for third, and then got spun out whenever he got loose at the end of, I think it was turn 1 or turn 3, I believe. But yeah, there's a battle between Up the Iron and up in the 4. The 41, I think that is the new guy, and of course the 8 of JD Powers. There you see the 48 of Sporty Morty. It's always good to get a chance to have a TVR veteran up in get a chance to race with us. And
TVR original finally being able to come back and race after a long hiatus.
And I think with school and everything, I mean, life's been keeping him busy. But hey, he gets a chance to join us with whenever he gets a chance to, and I'm glad he's with us tonight. We definitely had a lot of TVR veterans or originals, might I say. Myself, you, Masob, Sporty, Heredia, Heath. I mean, all those that pretty much helped start this league turn into what it is. It's just, I say as an owner, it makes you very, 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 very proud to have those guys to get a chance to join you on the experience.
Well, we all came here together, and the original plan was just for it to be a league for us, and kind of gotten a lot bigger from there.
Exactly. And let's go ahead and get to our leader real quick, Tiger NASCAR, and yet he is right behind you.
Yep. Not enjoying this race so far. Ever since that little wreck at the very beginning with Turf Tech, I haven't quite recovered yet.
And I can't believe I'm saying this, but yet the boss man himself, even if he's up in the booth, is a lap down.
Hey, what did I tell you before the race started? Let's get a top 10 and get out of here.
Touche. But yet Tiger NASCAR has got Gaze official in his sights, so yet I look forward to seeing what the 14 can do. You can already assume that he's going to try to block Tiger. I mentioned earlier with how crazy these turns can be, and yet Gaze official hits the outside wall, but yet almost makes contact with the 22, and yet he's gonna hit the outside wall again just to hope Tiger can be able to pass him, and he does. I definitely do want to check out on Martin Nation. Martin Nation, currently up in the front stretch. He is right behind. I believe that's the 3, I believe. And see what he can do at this point.
I believe we had somebody lag out. Somebody else lag out, dude.
Yeah, that is Sporty Morty. Sporty Morty lagged out. Not old Sporty. But either way, though, if
Rick should have got him more portal fluid.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But either way, though, just glad to get a chance to have him with us. From all of us, who have started this league, who's pretty much helped the league, made it to what it is. It's been a crazy ride. I'm not only for myself, but for you as well. And just hard to believe that we're less than 2 weeks away from playoff racing.
Crown our first ever Cup Series champion and the last champions of Heat 5, hopefully.
Hard to believe, and yet we go into brand new adventure, and I might do something special for the league this coming Friday. If me and D-Blood talks about it, we'll definitely make the announcement on Facebook. But might try to get some people in, maybe do a little podcast, especially with what's been going on with TVR. I'd like to get a chance to be able to talk to not only yourself, D-Blood, but also get a chance to talk with the drivers as well. I mean, if you think about this, though, Ski Mask started the whole podcast thing, and maybe me and him might get a chance to do something together if he ain't too busy.
Yeah, I think Ski had talked about maybe getting something together and doing like a little playoff preview.
That I definitely do agree we should have. I mean, especially with the playoffs winding down here less than 2 weeks away. Next week we go to the final regular season race, and that is Indianapolis. So you guys want to stay tuned in for that. But let's go ahead and get back to the race leader in Tiger NASCAR. Tiger NASCAR, he is just zooming right now.
Yeah, he is. I wish I knew his secret.
It's hard to say what type of secret he has right now, but Tiger is just enjoying his comfortable lead right now.
I'll start doing a post-race inspection of controllers. I'll tell you that much.
Pretty much try to do what you did with Heredia, see if he has a modded controller.
Let's see, dude. I'm going to give you a lap count here. We're getting close to the end of stage 1.
Alrighty, and I'm assuming
about 15. Let me see here.
Oh.
16 to go, so I was pretty close.
16 laps to go here, less than. Sorry, I'm currently having a microphone. Oh, but Tiger NASCAR got really loose right there, but he manages to hold on.
Well, and I know I've got 8 laps left on this run. He pitted a good 3 to 5 laps before me, so he's probably about to have to hit his final stop update.
And we'll see how it goes, but yet back to Larson Nation, who's currently, I think he's still in second. He's still right behind Turf Edge. And and Larson Nation hits the wall. Yeah, I mean we're gonna be seeing some black stripes on the side of these cars. I mean that's why they call it the Lady in Black.
Hey, I just lost it myself.
And yet, Tiger NASCAR right behind JD Powers. JD Powers is going to let him go by. And I think it is more time for some more green flag stops. JD Powers went to the pits, but meanwhile, Tiger NASCAR is still out there. Oh, and here comes Tiger. Tiger's coming down the pit road. We'll see where Laura. Oh, Tiger misses pit road, but yet he gets back into it. And here comes Larson Nation. Oh, and Larson Nation. Oh, he almost about missed pit road. He might get caught speeding right here. I won't be surprised right now. Here comes Marcus E-Dub 21 making his TVR debut in the beautiful 41 machine. And yet here comes Tiger. Ron Racing's still out there. Up the iron out there as well.
Looks like Tiger has come back out in the lead.
Still staying in the lead goes Tiger NASCAR. We haven't really seen much cautions besides the stage cautions over the last couple of weeks here in TVR. And so I definitely do think that we're on a roll right now and everyone's doing a really, really good job at the moment.
Well, you know, the motto is to we strive to set clean racing and fast racing and come to expect it, you know. So.
Oh, what happened?
It was underneath somebody. They got the wall and was put on the inside wall.
That is D-Blood right there in the Dave Blaney throwback scheme. Meanwhile, Larson Nation is currently stuck in traffic. And he's got Tiger NASCAR set in his sights right now. Surprised he didn't get caught speeding. So it looked like he pretty much sped coming into pit road. You see the gap between the 22 and the 11. And yet, slowly making his way. It looks like he's got Tiger NASCAR set in his sights. This is the battle for the lead. Here comes Larson Nation right now. He's going to stay in Tiger's draft. He's waiting for that right moment to be able to push his car and try to be able to make the pass. This is going to be very, very interesting with lap traffic in front of them. Here comes Larson Nation on the inside. And the 3 is not going to let the 22 go by. So yeah, that's going to give the 11 more momentum, give him some more room. Tiger's just trying to push the 3. Oh, contact being made. Larson Nation goes to the outside. The 3 gets wrecked. He is spun around. And the battle's still going on between these two young drivers. Larson Nation.
Looks like we're coming to about 5 to go here.
5 to go here in stage number 1. Larson Nation and Tiger NASCAR, the battle for the lead is on. These two are no strangers to each other. But yet, what can they do right now? Larson Nation's got to be able to make the move if he wants to be able to take the lead and be able to get the stage win over Tiger NASCAR. Four laps to go here in stage number 1. Can Larson Nation make the move? Tiger NASCAR is trying to be able to block the run. Looks like Tiger NASCAR hit the outside wall, but here comes the 11. Tries to clip his left rear. Oh, Larson Nation making the move. Here comes Larson Nation on the inside. Side by side we go. With more lap traffic in front of them, that's going to give Larson Nation the run. And Larson Nation, with Ron Racing getting out of the way, Larson Nation is going to take the lead.
Should be coming to 2 to go here, I believe.
Yeah, you're correct. With 2 laps to go, Larson Nation takes the lead. Larson Nation takes the lead over Tiger NASCAR. Ron Racing in front of Tiger. Larson Nation's got it, and yet it looks like Larson Nation, if staging's right here, he's going to be your stage 1 winner.
Incorrect. I guess Larson Nation must be a lap down. It's Tiger.
Wow. Never mind. My apologies. I thought it was Tiger, but I
He
thought
must have gotten a penalty or something.
I think when I
I'm
saw
looking
Larson,
at the same thing you are. I thought he was running right there with him.
all right, but yet once when we get a chance, do you have our top 5?
Yes. Hang on. Tiger, Larson, Ron, Up the Irons, and Del Gotro. Tiger, Larson, Ron Racing, Up the Irons, and Del Gotro.
So, alrighty, Tiger NASCAR, Up the Irons. Alrighty.
Now, how that works, I have no idea.
I thought Larson Nation was battling Tiger because he was pushing Tiger very aggressively.
Yeah, you got me on that one. That's kind of strange.
Yeah, it is. But either way, though, I mean, stage one is over, but Tiger NASCAR takes the lead, and here we go. Looks like Marcus Dove had a DNF. And
Yep,
we're back.
unfortunately, it looks like he had a mechanical failure of some sort.
I believe so, but yet green flag back in the air, and Larson Nation does make it back up to the front. I don't know if he's a lap down or what, but either way, here comes Tiger.
Oh, JD Power loses it on the apron.
Oh, and he does. He's all by his lonesome. You can cue the Akon song "Lonely" because he is lonely.
Need to call Farmers Only.
Oh, Tiger. Oh, TCW. Gates official makes contact in the back. Oh, the 43 and Melvin goes around.
Ate it.
And he's going to hate Darlington too. He's going to wish he was Kurt Busch trying to soak this track underwater.
Melton has had a rough couple weeks.
He has. And if we get the podcast going, I definitely want to get a chance to talk to him about the
you may not want to.
Touche. He will be like, I don't want to do this interview, please. And he'll end up hanging up the phone on me. But yet, Del Gotro back up in the top 3. Larson Nation, Tiger NASCAR battling out You can see the gap between Larson Nation and Tiger NASCAR. Really good race right now for both the 22 and the 11. And the question is what can Del Gatro do at this point? I mean,
well, unfortunately, he's a lap down.
Oh, so are you in third?
Yes, I'm in fifth, 1 lap down.
And here you
come.
So
the top, everybody but the top 3, I guess maybe Larson Nation and Tiger only took 2 or something. But they trapped everybody but themselves a lap down, and then Ron Racing got the free pass. So those are your top 3. But unfortunately, Ron Racing had to start at the rear of the field to get the wave around.
That is very, very true. So yet you're not that far off from both Tiger and Larson. And like I mentioned before, these two are no strangers to each other. They raced in another league before, and they seem to have pretty much the best amount in the competition because Larson Nation is not giving up on Tiger right now.
No, he is hounding him.
He's pretty much trying to chase him like a wolf right now, but yet it seems like the long runs that they come in favor as far as Tiger NASCAR.
Yeah, Larson may be running a tick looser setup, and just that over that time makes his car a little looser, whereas Tiger's able to keep it going.
I'm definitely going to be riding along in the hood cam of Larson Nation, and you can see how loose Larson Nation is compared to Tiger. Tiger's got a comfortable setup. Meanwhile, Larson, if he keeps getting loose in these turns, this is going to be a long race for him. Here he comes. He's trying to be able to push it in, but that's not going to do him any favors because there's still a gap between the two drivers.
You know, Dew, I think it might be time for our crank it up for the night. The first of a couple.
I definitely do agree, but yet if you are watching the race from our YouTube channel and you got a Bluetooth speaker that you're watching us to, time to listen to some engines because we're about to crank it up. Alright, we're currently back with you guys from the broadcast booth. Code Red Dew, D-Blood up in the booth tonight, and even though D-Blood is currently racing, I definitely do want to appreciate him for helping me out, and shout out to Heath. I know he's got football night, and it's been a busy one for him, so shout out to him. Hopefully we can get a chance to get him back for Indianapolis next week. And yet, Tiger NASCAR still in the lead. Let's go ahead and go through the field right now. The AC JD Powers, Turf Etch, still hitting a wall. He is not having himself a great run. And there's a
I think he will be in the group with Melton protesting after the race.
Yep, and Gates official hits the outside wall, and I think when it comes to the playoff situation, I mean every spot counts. I mean, so if I was Turf Etch, I mean, even though he's having a struggling night, which he has been over the last couple of weeks, I wouldn't want to give up just yet, because a miracle can happen. I mean, miracles can happen at any moment. So yet, He just don't need to keep hitting the outside wall. But meanwhile, Gaze officials and TCW are having a nice little battle here. And Melton, he is currently gone to protesting.
Melton went to protest already?
Melton went to protest already. He had a DNF, ladies and gentlemen.
Poor Melton. I love the guy to death. he's had a rough time the last few weeks.
He has. He has.
And it's all none of his making. That's the bad part. Like, it's not like anything he's done. He's gotten caught up in other people's mess.
Yeah, I agree. But hopefully we can try to convince him to come race with us at Darlington tomorrow, because that's going to be a very, very fun race. I know for the storyline is that yours truly, Code Red Dude, is going to have to try to be able to make something to be able to get to the playoffs, because we got less than 2 races left tonight and next week before the big playoffs. And also, real quick, want to send out a shout out to our sponsor, as obviously, we gotta appreciate the love from 9 Line Apparels. We definitely appreciate you guys for sponsoring the league, for sponsoring our cup series, and definitely want to say thank you guys for all that you guys do for the league. Make sure you guys check them out, 9lineapparel.com. Make sure you guys use the promo code TVR20 to save 10% off your order. That is 9lineapparel.com, promo code TVR20. And here comes Larson Nation. Larson Nation is still not giving up on the 22. Larson Nation still going strong against Tiger NASCAR.
The question is, when is he going to get bored of looking at Tiger's bumper and just moving?
The thing is that there's no giving up in competition. When you think about it, there is no giving up at all.
I'm just amazed these guys can run that hard and not fall off. You would think pushing each other that hard, it'd run the tires down or something.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. But Larson Nation, he's got the setup now. I mean, he's finally get a chance to be able to be behind the back bumper of the 22, but it's just he's waiting for the right moment. He's waiting for the right moment to be able to give him the bump and run, for him to be able to regain the lead here at Darlington.
Yep, we're about halfway through this stage 1 here, so we're going to have to see pit stops here in the next few laps.
Stage 2, you mean?
I'm sorry, yeah, almost through stage 2, so we'll see pit stops here in the next 3 or 4 laps.
You've been around this racetrack already, and it's already gotten you confused right now.
Woo. I'm going to tell you something, son. I prefer running the truck races that aren't this long.
Oh, and looks like Tiger NASCAR hit the outside wall, but yet Larson Nation was prepared to be able to make the pass. Also, I do want to let you guys know that if you are a current driver for TVR, or if you guys like some special cups made, make sure you guys check out our owner of TVR, D-Blood. Make sure you guys follow. Make sure you guys check him out on the Facebook channel, Facebook page, I meant. And he makes incredible quality cups, and yet also makes stickers for the drivers. So yet, if you are a driver of the league and you want to get yourself a special cup or some stickers made, message D-Blood.
Yep, all proceeds go towards prizes for the league.
Exactly, and yet yours truly, thanks to D-Blood, got a really beautiful cup that I pretty much carry everywhere I go, just to show how much that D-Blood has done as far as the work, and plus it represents TVR in all ways that we can. Let's go ahead and get back to the field right now. Pretty much almost the whole field is spreaded, besides Tiger and Larson Nation.
You should see them both pit this lap.
I'd say yeah. Oh, Larson Nation does hit the wall, but yet.
Yeah, they should both. I don't think they did it, so it should be this lap then.
I think yeah, Larson Nation did come down. So here comes Tiger NASCAR. Tiger NASCAR is going to take the advantage to get a chance to come down to pit road this time by.
And so, hitting here, we've got about 32, 31 laps to go. Our fuel run is 24 to 25, so we will be pitting again with around 5 to 6 to go. Some people may short pit, come in with about 10.
Alright, and then we'll go ahead and take it. Larson Nation's already back out in the field already. He must have. He's had to take all 4 tires, but yet we'll see how this goes.
Oh yeah, on this stop, there's no way you were taking 2. Now the next stop, you probably can.
Oh, and JD Powers and Larson Nation are going at it right now.
Yeah, I believe JD is a lap down because of that incident he had at the start of the stage.
And Larson Nation does take the lead over Tiger NASCAR.
Now, can he hold it? And let me ask you something, dude.
Yeah.
So, well, you know you're going to have to pit with around 8 to 10 to go.
Yeah.
Do you, let's say, run it and try to take no tires? Or do you maybe stop early and try to get 4? Let's say like halfway there.
I honestly think that you can't survive without any tires. So I definitely say take 4 would probably be the best situation. Or if you're just like Tiger and Larson Nation, I mean you have many ways to be able to take 2 tires and then they should be good. Because I mean, if you think about it, their last stop in stage 1 was 2 tires. So that should be a very interesting strategy come along in stage number 2. So that. It's gonna be a very interesting situation. We'll definitely have to keep an eye on that for sure. And yeah, Larson Nation takes the lead over Tiger NASCAR. Tiger NASCAR has got some lap traffic if he wants to be able to catch up to Larson Nation. And I feel like
I don't know.
Go ahead.
I don't know if Tiger had like a terrible pit road entry or what, but I mean he lost a lot of time there.
He lost a lot of time going into pit road, so it's hard to say what really happened to Tiger NASCAR.
You know what? I bet he got a speeding penalty. To be as far behind as he is, because Larson is in middle of 1 and Tiger is just now into 1. He's almost a full turn to a straightaway behind.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to check. We'll definitely have to see for sure right now. But, as soon as my charger to my headset disconnects. Yeah, Larson Nation, whatever he did himself a really, really good job. I mean, he's got Tiger nowhere near his sights, and I mean, he's got Turf Edge right in front of him. So I mean, if things play in Larson Nation's favor, he could be able to get a chance to win the stage.
I tell you, it's been quite the debut for Larson.
I mean, it's been a very great week for Larson Nation. I mean, he got a chance to dominate Pocono, and here he is back in here tonight, along with Tiger NASCAR, who the last time we saw him was at Watkins Glen. I mean, it's always great to see some brand new competition here in the Cup Series.
Yep, might need to go find some guys who aren't so fast.
Try to be able to find the biggest roadblocks they can for both Larson and Tiger.
I kid. I'm just curious to see, these guys who have figured out NASCAR Heat 5, how quickly they adapt to 21, and it looks like the whole rebuilt physics engine.
They seem to take advantage of it, but yet it takes a lot of time. But yet these kids are doing incredible at it.
Yeah, I just say that because if 21, it looks like they have rebuilt the physics from the ground up, how much different the cars are going to drive, per se. How big of a learning curve are we going to have for that?
Yeah, I mean, from what we saw from the developers in Ignition, we only got just to see a small amount of gameplay. But yet, if Bossman can let me, once when the game comes out, I will get a chance to show the official gameplay, because I did get a chance to pre-order the collector's bundle, which will give it to those 2 days early before the main game comes out. So hopefully to bring you guys all Ignition coverage coming up here in less than 15 days away, which is hard to believe that game comes out.
Yep, I know. I saw some, footage where these guys are running at. I guess they're taking it around all the different racetracks right now.
Yeah.
And seen some of the footage. Specifically, Sloppy Joe had some from Talladega, and it looks pretty good. I'm not a big fan of the whole camera shake every time you bump somebody, but just a minor complaint.
I do think it's going to be, they're trying to bring it to more of a TV style perspective, and I admire that. I like it. But if there's one thing I should let the viewers know, is that we're going to be going to different tracks that you really don't see in the NASCAR circuit, because ever since they changed the NASCAR schedule, we're going to tracks like Circuit of America, which pretty much the F1 cars raced at. We get a chance to go to Road America. The Cup Series went there earlier this year. And we also get a chance to race at the Bristol Dirt, from what they got a chance to do, I think it was like early May, I believe. So a lot of brand new tracks, a lot of excitement going on. So we'll be able to bring you guys all of the coverage here in less than 15 days, if it's okay with D-Blood. Glad to get a chance to bring it to you guys here on the channel.
I'm good with it. I'll probably watch myself.
Alrighty, gladly, and hopefully if I can get a chance to get some guys with me, I'll be able to get a chance to see how the broadcasting goes. Hopefully we can get a chance to get a lap counter. But,
we shall see. And we gotta be able to have a private lobby first.
That will be less than a month away until after the game releases. So, and I do want to remind you guys, while we're still continuing with the green flag, is that for the collector's edition gets Bill Elliott. So, guys, official wrecks in front of Larson Nation. Larson Nation gets involved with that. That was a very close one. Larson Nation slowing down right now. That was insane. I was following along with Larson Nation, and Gates Official hit the apron and spun right in front of Larson. That can give Larson Nation some damage, and yet Larson Nation's not looking good here. It looks like he's got some damage on, I don't know if he's got some damage on the right front, but he should be okay for the most part. But, wow, what a crazy turn of events for Larson Nation. Gates Officials spun out right in front of him, and that was a very close one. Whew. But as I was saying before, that happened as collector's edition gets Bill Elliott, and then regular edition pretty much just gets the standard version. So pretty much look forward to get a chance to see the Bill Elliott machine out of all drivers being out in the Cup Series. we'll definitely see some Bill Elliott drivers there.
Oh, I'm sure we will. I'm thinking of one in particular, and Mr. Mikey G.
I can definitely do see that, and of course, there's gonna be a lot of Chase fans. I'm correct if I'm wrong. Aren't you a Chase fan? Either you or Ski Mask?
Well, Ski is. I know Mike G is. So there are plenty of Chase Elliott fans.
And we'll definitely see how that goes. But yet, we'll go ahead and keep an eye on Tiger NASCAR. Tiger NASCAR, he's not that far away from Larson Nation. Tigers went through some lap traffic, and yet after what happened with Larson Nation and the 14 of Gaze officials, that's going to give Tiger NASCAR the momentum that he needs. Oh, and Tiger NASCAR, he's coming down to pit road this time. Oh, he had a rough pit road entry. So this would be about time for more pit stops.
Yep, we got about 6 or 7 laps left in this run, with 12 to go in the stage.
And here comes Larson Nation. I'm going to ride along with Larson Nation. He cannot make any mistakes right now. Oh, he might get I don't know if he got a penalty, but yeah, I could be wrong there. But while I get a chance to do that, I also I don't know if you've heard more about the news, but the drivers in the next game can actually take left side tires.
Really?
Yes, sir. You can either take the left side tires or the right side tires.
Now that is something I'm excited about.
And it's gonna be lots of different strategies, and it's gonna be very fun.
That'll be good for the road courses, and hopefully the gas men at the road courses will actually fill the car with gas.
hopefully we'll get a chance to be able to fix that. But Larson Nation does come down to pit road, and Tiger NASCAR just now leaves pit road. We'll see how this goes. Can Tiger be able to beat Larson Nation right out? Larson Nation comes out of pit road this time by. Where's Tiger going to go? Larson Nation comes out of pit road, and yet... And somehow, some way, Larson Nation's still in the lead.
Larson, well, actually, technically, I'm in the lead right now, but I have not pitted. I have not pitted.
My apologies there, boss man.
No, you're good. He will be in the lead here in about 2 laps. I'm just trying to maybe run it out, take 2, and try to get back on the lead lap here. Maybe get a wave around.
Only thing that can happen here at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, D-Blood gets a chance to lead his first laps of the race, and we're still currently up in stage number 2, ladies and gentlemen.
Whew. A long one. 8 to go, by the way. 8 to go.
8 laps to go in stage number 2. This time by, ladies and gentlemen.
And Larson Nation is your leader.
And thank you for that, D-Blood. Larson Nation does take the lead away now from D-Blood. Stage 1, we've seen Tiger get a chance to have a really great stage 1, but now as Larson Nation, whatever strategy he's seen Tiger doing, it definitely backfired for Tiger because Larson Nation's taking advantage of it.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not sure what he's doing different, but it's working so far.
It's gotten really interesting. But yet Larson Nation up in the lead, and yet Tiger NASCAR got more lap traffic in front of him. He's got Del Gotro right in front of him. And pretty much for Tiger NASCAR, Del Gatro's been like a mosquito to him because Tiger just cannot just get away from him.
Well, Del Gotro had the pole here.
That's true.
An unfortunate turn of events got him a lap down, so, he has a fast car. We know that.
That's for sure, and it's definitely playing out for him. Because Larson Nation, he has grabbed himself a Mountain Dew on one hand, got the steering wheel on the other hand, and yeah, he's just relaxing right now. But yeah, he gets really loose off of turn 2 right there. He's gonna have to be careful, knowing full well that his competition ain't that far behind him. Larson Nation with a really great lead right now. So far, the only racing we're seeing right now is Tiger and Delgatro. D-Blood is still out there. Here out comes TCW, and they see, I think you see JD Powers right there. They see Ron Racing in the 4 right there.
I'll give you a lap count here. 3 to go.
3 to go.
In stage 2.
3 to go for Mr. Larson Nation. Get ready to be 2 to go. What a crazy turn of events it is here, folks. We've seen Tiger leading stage 1, pretty much having a dominating fashion race right now.
I'm just curious as to what he's done so much different on pit road than Tiger.
That is a very... I definitely
if it's entry or what.
Either if it's a speeding penalty, either way, I like to know what happened to, and if he finishes up in the top 3, we will definitely get a chance to talk with him along with you following the end of this race. So be sure to stay tuned for our talk with the top 3, and to get a chance to talk to D-Blood, also to get a chance to talk about tomorrow night's truck race here live on YouTube. I'm assuming hopefully we can get TCW joining with us.
Yes, TCW and either myself or you will be in the booth.
I definitely will. I gotta hit up either hit up Heath with some practice because I gotta work a 9 to 5 shift. But either way, though, and yet Larson Nation wins stage number 2.
I'll give you the top 5 here. You've got Larson, Tiger, Ron Racing with another good stage finish, Delgatro, and myself. Top 5.
Ron Racing, he's pretty much been the underdog in this race, but yet still manages to get those much needed points.
And Delgatro will be the free pass waiver round this time, so he will be back on the lead lap. So that'll be interesting.
Good for Delgatro coming up here soon. See how it goes here for the third.
Okay, this is interesting. Looks like a bunch of people took the waiver round. Oh, nope, I'm sorry. Nope, they all pitted. Okay. So your top 3, Ron, Tiger, Larson, are on the lead lap with Delgatro in the back on the lead lap.
And here we go, green flag back in the air for the third and final stage. Ron Racing up there with Tiger NASCAR. You mentioned it looks like Ron Racing is definitely not afraid to make some aggressive moves, and yet he's going to have to. But yet, look at the back where Tiger NASCAR is. The battle for second still going strong. Tiger with the outside.
Oh, somebody just got loose off the corner exit. Wrecked on the apron there.
That is Turf Fetch in the 3. Looks like JD Powers is out too.
That wasn't good. Just had a little bit of a lag spike.
So we still have 8 cars out on the field. top three is Larson Nation, Tiger NASCAR, and Ron Racing.
And Del Gotro is coming. He is now in fourth. He's gotten through the lap traffic, and he is in fourth.
He is in pursuit of the 24 of Ron Racing. He wants to be able to keep a streak going on, because even though it seems like Larson Nation Tiger have been the fastest, he still wants to be able to get himself a win for himself right now.
You know, Del Gotro was probably one of the favorites after the first two races. You know, a second at Daytona and a second at Richmond, and then he's had some things come up and had made a few races and is back with a vengeance. And
he just now passed Ron Racing for third, but yet meanwhile Tiger and Larson Nation, they're battling out. Here comes Del Gotro. He is seeking his competition right now. Del Gotro trying to be able to make some moves right now. Oh, little lag spike, but yet they fixed it. It's all good.
Yeah, maybe when we go to 21, everybody will go to those servers, and these will be a lot better again.
Oh, I'm hoping that we do get a chance to see some great Darlington racing, because obviously we will get a chance to race here in Ignition, so it should be a lot of fun for that.
All I know is Del Gotro is catching them boys up front. He is there.
Del Gatro's right behind Larson Nation. Tiger past Larson Nation for the lead. Here comes Del Gotro. If Larson and Del keeps battling with each other, Tiger could manage to be able to pull away until it's time for pit stops.
You know, much like we saw last week at Pocono. You know, the field would battle, and it allowed Larson to get away. So we'll see if Larson and Del Gotro have learned anything from last week.
Yeah, that should be a very, very interesting one. But yet, we will get a chance to talk to the top three following the end of this race, and yet I'll get a chance to have a talk with the boss man about the race, and yet what we can talk about for next Sunday's final regular season race at Indianapolis. You do not want to miss that race out. 9 o'clock next Sunday night, the final regular season race in TVR's 9-line Apparel Cup Series.
Now, are you going to be keeping live points during that race?
I'm going to make sure I do. Because correct if I'm wrong, it is top 5 that gets the most points, right?
Top 5 get stage points. That is correct. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will make sure I get plenty of get the calculator out and make sure I get some points for sure to be able to track of everyone. I'm definitely going to have to print out a copy of the standings and keep a track for everyone. But yet, the Tiger gets loose. But here comes Larson Nation. Del Gotro is still right there. He's not made any grounds. But yet, don't count out Del Gotro just yet. Oh, Tiger with a bump to Larson Nation. Here comes Del Gotro. Del Gotro, they're side by side for second place. Tiger going really up high up in turn 1, or sorry, turn 3. There you see the gap for Delgacho. Delgacho's trying to be able to make some ground. If one of these two could be able to hit the wall, Delgacho can be able to execute it and pass him. So far, so good for our top three at the moment.
Dude, we're about 50 to go here. Do you want to take another crank it up?
Yes, sir. Time for another round of action of Crank It Up. We'll see you here in 2 laps, ladies and gentlemen. All right, back live here in TVR's 9-line Apparel Cup Series. We've seen the back and forth lead between Larson Nation and Tiger NASCAR. TCW, a lap car, gets out of the way, but yet what does that do for Delgacho? Delgacho goes through TCW, so yet it is still 1-2-3 for pretty much Tiger, Larson, and Delgacho. We've seen Larson and Tiger go back and forth for the lead, but Delgacho, he's going to have to be able to make some ground, some sort of way for him to be able to get back up there. Oh, Tiger scrapes the outside wall. We'll definitely take a look and see how these drivers are going to handle the turns. You're going to ride along with Larson Nation first.
Hey, dude, we need to have a little whiteboard somewhere around here for what these races.
Yes,
for
sir.
like suggestions.
Yes, sir.
We need to write down next year 25% at Darlington, not 50.
I will definitely buy a whiteboard and make sure I put that on there in our notes for sure.
Big bold letters. You know what I'm saying?
It's got to be cramping up y'all's hands, especially with how much y'all are doing at Darlington.
Yeah, we're on lap. Let's see, what are we on? We're on lap 136 with 49 to go, and whew.
Yeah, well, thankfully, come Indianapolis, it's going to be easy for you guys.
So be glad we're not doing 100%ers.
Exactly.
Makes you really appreciate those drivers, though, being in that car for that long.
Especially whenever the South Carolina sunlight, whenever the sun goes down and it gets in their eyes as much as they do here.
I will say that is something I'm interested in seeing the next one. Transitions.
Ooh, I did not think about that, and that's going to be a rough one for all of us.
They have shown it, you know, where it looks like it starts day, then gradually goes to night. You know, I just wonder if they're going to be able to have, like, the track temperature, if that is going to change the handling of your car, and just the glare, things like that. That'll be interesting to see.
You know, if there's one thing I definitely do wish for, you know, it's difficult for a video game to actually have live weather of, like, you know, if it's rainy, then it could be cloudy. If it's sunny, then it's sunny. I mean, that's something I would love to see, especially for the environment at the racetrack. But
right.
But pretty much here, ladies and gentlemen, pretty much is 184 laps. But yet, thankfully, come next week at Indianapolis, we pretty much go to 80 laps. And if you think about it, pretty much the next long race that we're gonna be seeing besides the short tracks is gonna be pretty much 162 laps at Atlanta, and that's gonna be in the round of 6.
Well, the very first race of the round of 8. Bristol for 250.
At the best.
Oh, looks like Del Gotro spun getting on the pit road.
Oh no, and he did. He's going to end up losing a lot of time, potentially get a chance to get lapped right here by Tiger NASCAR. And here they come, both Tiger and Larson Nation. So that saves Del Gotro for sure. Oh, and I think Larson Nation might have sped. He came in really hot into pit road. Now I was going to give a track on where Del Gotro is. He's still stuck in pit road. Now he finally gets a chance to leave pit road.
All right, so we're gonna have about 43 laps left. Fuel is 24 to 25, so we'll have one final pit stop after this, and let her eat if we go caution free.
And it looks like, as far as how clean the race has been, I believe we will get a chance to see a caution-free race. So, but yeah, Larson Nation and Tiger NASCAR does come out of pit road.
Question is, where is Del Gotro in relation to them? He's probably lost a ton of time.
That is going to be a very interesting situation we'll have to keep an eye on here. But yet, Larson Nation trailing behind Tiger NASCAR.
I believe Del Gotro is a lap down now.
And for tough break after getting a chance to try to battle it out with Larson Nation and Tiger NASCAR. Yeah, you just really hate to see it.
This goes to show the smallest little thing is the difference between winning and losing.
And fortunate for Del Gotro, it has been pretty much made a rough one. Pretty much at the worst time in his situation. But pretty much the only two we're keeping an eye on is two of TVR's best right now, and that is Larson Nation and Tiger NASCAR. I don't know if we still got Heredia up in the comments, but yet I'm pretty sure he's liking what he's seeing.
He called it pre-race. He's looking good so far.
I definitely do agree. I mean, he's calling it pre-race. I mean, the amount of respect for both Heredia and Tiger have is incredible. So yeah, it goes to show how much confidence that Heredia, a TVR veteran, I mean, pretty much a TVR legend for the dominating performance he's had. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen, but yet to show how confident he is, because they've raced with each other many different times, and Heredia knows what type of driver Tiger NASCAR is.
Yes. Yeah, Heredia won the inaugural ARCA Series Championship back when we only had ARCA and developmental trucks. And then in Season 2, he ran ARCA again to defend it, and defended it successfully. So.
And it's going to be a very, very interesting meeting when we get a chance to try to be able to build a series which pretty much will only have just the Cup cars. But yet, we pretty much feel like we're gonna get a chance to have our main ones, then have a second division, then our third one. So.
Yeah, we haven't really, haven't really talked about it yet. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, And in theory, we may just have like one big 30-car Cup Series.
Pretty much. But hey, a lot of interesting tracks that you get a chance to pick, or pretty much you and the other owners get a chance to pick. So try to make this next season a really, really interesting. So we look forward to that. We look forward to bringing you guys all of the NASCAR 21 Ignition gameplay, which yours truly will get a chance to bring to you guys in less than 15 days. So gonna have a lot of fun with you guys with this brand new game, and hopefully we get a chance to see more from the time being.
Yeah, I think what you're gonna see, after this season, myself, and then the other, the VPs of each series, Shifter, Melton, and Sporty, we'll sit down, try to, make a schedule and try to figure out what we want to do, or what we got to do, I guess, the question,
Yeah, definitely. And, either way, though, we're still going to be able to bring you all the exciting racing action. That's what TVR is all about, bringing you, the fans at home, watching on our YouTube channel, with an incredible sponsor and 9 Lives. It's just all the amount of action-packed racing we'll bring to you guys. And we're still planning on doing that. We're still planning on, bringing you as much excitement for racing in every way we can.
I'd say if we're still on Heat 5, guess what? We'll be on Heat 5. That's what we got to do.
Exactly. But once again, shout out to all of our sponsors. Shout out to you guys. If you guys like what you see, make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. And please don't forget to click that notification bell so you won't miss out on any TVR action.
We're coming up to right around 31, 32 laps to go.
Oh, Larson Nation gets loose off the end of turn number 4 right there. And yet he's got the same man that pretty much ruined his run earlier right behind him. That's Gaze Officials. And I definitely don't want to check out. I do want to get a chance to check out the comments real quick. And Heredia is still with us. So yet Heredia, you called it in the pre-race show. Your pick is winning really, really good right now. Entire NASCAR.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. All of a sudden, the track has shifted to getting really, really loose on exit. So
that's something that I don't know what the dynamics is, when it comes to Darlington. But in the previous racing games that we've seen, Darlington was never an issue. But when it comes to the heat games, we've seen a lot of different struggles. Whether if it's the handling for the cars here, or if it's hitting that glitch in turn 1 and 2. I'm surprised with what Tiger's doing is helping him out in the long run right now. The lead between Tiger NASCAR and Larson Nation, we still need to get a chance to check out most of the field. You see Up the Iron and Del Gastro, they're battling out. There you see Ron racing right there, right in front of you there. Oh, when you hit the wall right there.
Yep. That loose on exit I was just talking about.
And there you see Larson Nation. You see Tiger is pulling away from Larson Nation right now. He's got a really comfortable lead, but yet, is it still too late for more pit stops? Do y'all have another pit stop in you?
We're gonna have one more. Let me get your lap count here across the start finish line. All right, we are coming to 28 to go, 10 to go in about the fuel run.
Alrighty, definitely do want to appreciate you for that. Thank you very much. It's coming down to the wire, but yet who's going to be the one to get a chance to lead, to go home and win the TVR Southern 500 here at Darlington? One of NASCAR's
Yep, let's see if Larson can pull his voodoo magic he was pulling in stages 1 and 2 on pit road.
I'm going to keep an eye on these two, especially with see what type of pit road strategy there could be. And here comes Larson Nation. I don't know if Larson Nation come down or if he got loose, but yet he's still staying out. He must have got loose off of 2. Yet Tiger NASCAR still in the lead. There you see Gaze official all the while and Lawson hitting the outside wall. There you see Turfetch still going strong.
You know, those two have had a rough night, but kudos to them for riding it, sticking with it.
And not protesting it like poor old Melton.
Poor Melton.
He had a rough one.
Somebody needs to send that man a gift basket.
I definitely do agree. I'll
Tell you what, for Christmas, he's going to get a Jelly of the Month subscription.
For Christmas, I might give him some towels for the rough times he's had in the season.
Oh, towels. That's cold.
You
know,
know
the Jelly of the Month because it's the gift that keeps on giving.
That is true. Or I might go to NineLineApparels.com and give them something. Give them a little something, a t-shirt or something. They have incredible merchandise for you guys to check that out. But yet Tiger NASCAR is still dominating here. Larson Nation trailing right behind him. Ron Racing comes down the pit road. He's going to be a lap down.
Right around 21, 22 to go here. So they will be pitting probably any lap now. Oh, I'm saying that. Here comes Tiger. Looks like Larson's falling right behind.
Oh, and here they come. Let's see who has the strategy for the final stage.
Who gets off pit road first here and has the advantage going to the last 22, 23 laps?
I'm keeping an eye on these two here in pit road. Out comes Tiger. Out comes Larson Nation.
It's like Tiger's going to get a little bit of a lead coming out of the pits there.
Tiger. Oh, and Larson Nation's got a lot of lap traffic. He's got Turfetch. He's got Ron Racing. Oh, what's up? What happened to Tiger? Tiger's still stuck in pit road.
Did he lag out?
I don't know. I don't know what just happened. Something happened. I don't know if he lagged out or what, but Larson Nation's your leader.
Oh, man.
Wow. Tiger NASCAR might have had a DNF.
The servers strike again.
Servers do strike again, and Tiger who was dominating the stage, ends up getting a DNF. As much as crazy as that sounds, Tiger NASCAR gets a DNF.
I hate that for him. He had a heck of a run, heck of a car. Just another one bites the dust, as they say.
And plus, think about this though, whoever finishes it up in the top 3 can, not only for Larson Nation, but yet whoever finishes behind Larson Nation gets those much needed points that they need.
That is correct. Which looks like right now that would be Delgatro. Ron Racing is currently in 3rd. So I think with a good run here tonight, Ron is basically going to lock himself in. I believe myself will be, well, I'm already locked in on points in Cup and my trucks. I think basically you're going to have Ron locked in, and I also believe that Turf Tech and Up the Irons are going to be locked in. So the only one that could be questionable is Clay's official.
Wow, so that's going to be huge for Ron Racing.
First year in the league, he's going to lock himself in the playoffs, it looks like.
He'll be happy to hear about that, but yes.
Oh no, he just ate it.
Oh
Wow.
no! Ron Racing.
Well, so much. I guess we shouldn't have said anything good there. My bad, Ron.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
That's something else I hope on the next one. Maybe they have like a little button where if you're the host of the lobby, you can manually call a caution.
Yeah,
Instead of having to try to do a manual, line everybody up and all that, you just hit the button and bam, caution flag comes out.
pretty much
You know,
be
like a race control.
pretty much be like a whole restart for everyone in this case.
Yeah, you could have, you know, an incident like that happens. That would typically be a caution. You know, you can hit us, you know, L1 or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And bam, caution flag comes out. Let's line it all up, hit, and go.
That could be very, very huge. I mean, that would be something really cool for everyone, especially here in TVR.
Have they said if the choose rule is in effect in the 21?
That I don't really know, but yet I really think they should. I mean, especially with the choose cone rule, instead of just us making it up, we can actually have the option. So I think that would be. I mean, if they're trying to have a more TV style presentation, then I don't see why not.
I don't disagree with you. Just curious if they got it in or not.
We'll definitely see, but yet, if they're going with like a more TV style presentation, I would love if they get a chance that we have the option to pick which broadcasting we would want to have.
I will say the one camera I'm kind of really excited about. It's like the zoomed in camera. You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I've seen a couple of those.
Where you're like sitting on the dashboard.
Yeah. It's pretty much like how the actual like TV style broadcasters do it, where they show on top of the hood, and then you see the sponsors and whatnot, and then yeah, I think it'd be really cool for that too. Larson Nation, after what happened to Tiger NASCAR, just pretty much straight up dominating right now.
About 10 to go.
Coming up to 10 laps to go here in the third and final stage. I think I know what happened to Tiger. Yeah, real quick, I definitely want to say be safe, Tiger, out there. It's dangerous weather conditions for him. So, if you're anywhere in the Midwest, please be careful to all of our fans down there.
Oh, bad weather out there?
Yeah, Tiger's currently under a tornado warning as we speak.
Oh, wow. Yeah, be safe.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But either way, though, which pretty much would be a great explanation considering the fact that I've seen what happened towards the weather in the Midwest, tornadoes, even snow hitting down there. So please be safe out there for all of our viewing areas in the Midwest. Larson Nation dominating, having himself an incredible run.
I would say this one's all over but the crying there, dude.
I definitely say so, and yet if we can try to get Larson Nation in the interview, if not, then we'll get a chance to have our talk with the other two drivers, and we'll see where it goes for here.
But I say I don't think I have anything left to say after this.
I don't think I have anything left to say either.
What are we at, about 90 minutes now? Whew. Lord have mercy.
It can be a tough one, that's for sure.
Yeah, we're going to scratch this one off the schedule for next year. It's going to go to a 25%er.
Yeah, looking back on it, I agree.
I had ran this one once before in another league and had forgotten how long it was.
And I forgot how long the race was because it makes broadcasting difficult, especially having a lot to say right now.
We're at 5 to go. Hey, how about that?
5 laps to go this time by for Larson Nation.
I would almost say we could almost skip the interviews tonight, dude.
I definitely do agree. I definitely do agree. Just to let the drivers know, hey, go ahead and rest. We'll definitely call it a night and try to get things prepared for tomorrow night because we come right back here for the Truck Series.
Yep. I think the Truck Series is around 50 or 60 laps. So, not near as long. It's a day race, and they have 2 races left before the playoffs start. And they are really tight, right around that 7, 8, 9, 10 spot. I want to say it's Moonbeams and yourself, a couple others are all right there together within probably 20, 30 points of each other.
Pretty much it is Moonbeams, Atomic Waste, myself. If Atomic Waste doesn't race, then yet I would pretty much take the 9th spot, and Moonbeams, and yet all I can say is hopefully my Wi-Fi connection will be able to be good for tomorrow, and then try to get some practice in, especially whenever I get home before tomorrow night. But yeah, you are correct on that part as far as the laps is concerned. It will be 68 laps tomorrow at the Gander Outdoor 300.
That's a lot more fun to drive. This track's a lot more fun to drive in those trucks than it is in couple cars. These things are a workout.
Yeah, I'd say so, but yeah, Larson Nation's got some lap traffic. He's got Del Gastro. He's got Gates Official. Oh, and then Del Gastro, Larson Nation's going to make it 3 wide.
And that's the end of the race.
And your winner it is Larson Nation, win number 2 in a row.
I'd say with a little assist from Mother Nature.
Definitely a assist from Mother Nature for sure.
Whew.
Whew. Oh yeah. Definitely gotta grab me some Code Red after this one. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner at the Southern 500. It is Larson Nation.
Del Gastro 2nd, Ron Racing 3rd, Up the Irons 4th, and myself 5th.
And I don't think we even have. You can tell by my voice, I don't have enough voice.
I'm spent, son.
Just go ahead and let the drivers know. Just enjoy the night. Just enjoy the night. But either way, though, definitely do want to say thank you to all of you guys for checking out TVR once again. Make sure we have a lot that we got in store. Hopefully, we get a chance to do something special Friday. We will keep you guys updated in the Facebook page, facebook.com/Thunder Valley Racing League. Larson Nation with a 28-9. That's how fast he was. My lord. But uh, but make sure you guys check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/Thunder Valley Racing League. Also, I definitely do want to send a shout out to our sponsors, 9lineapparel.com. 9line Apparel. Make sure you guys check out 9lineapparel.com to check out all of their incredible merchandise. And definitely do want to say thank you to all of you guys for watching this race. D-Blood, I know you got much left to say, and I definitely do want to appreciate you for helping me out here tonight up in the broadcast booth. But don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we have our Truck Series race at Darlington. We come back here for the Gander Outdoors 300. Same time, 9 o'clock Eastern time. Thank you guys for pretty much get a chance to check out this race, check out the league. And D-Blood, do you have anything left to say before we hop off the air? All right, D-Blood, you got anything you want to say before we hop off the air?
Oh, crap, I was talking and had the daggum mute button hit. No, I was going to say, no, just come on back tomorrow night. We'll have some more truck action. So,
and same time, same place, 9 o'clock Eastern time on the YouTube channel. Don't forget to check everything out. From all of us here at TVR, I am Code Red Dew. Follow along beside me, D-Blood. We will see you guys tomorrow night. TCW brings all of you guys the action at Darlington. Good night. We'll see you guys tomorrow night, everybody.